Yes, people, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel. First things first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button. And let's dive straight into today's video and the breaking news we've had regarding Ben Chilwell's hamstring injury. It has been confirmed this morning by Nazar Kinsella at the Evening Standard that Ben Chilwell is set for a month on the sidelines. Supposed to be out for 4 weeks with a hamstring problem, but early assessments have played down fears of a more significant injury, which is great news. Well, good, bad news, I suppose. And a 4 week absence would be considered a good outcome. But there is concern more broadly about Vice Captain Chilwell, who suffered his third hamstring injury in a collision with Billy Gilmore since the beginning of last season. Now, obviously, it's Chelsea. It's another injury. It's Ben Chilwell. It's another injury. Not an ideal situation to find ourselves in with both our right backs out through injury and suspension, and now our first choice left back out through injury as well. You know, it never rains, but it pours. It seems with Chelsea and injuries, and we just can't seem to catch a break at the moment. Ben Chilwell can't really seem to catch a break either at this point in time. As I said, you know, with the ACL injury, then he had the hamstring, serious hamstring injury. You know, this is not good that it's the third one since the start of last season. You know, that shouldn't be happening as regularly as it is, and that has got to be a concern for the club going forward. And we've got to find out why this keeps happening. Why does Reece James keep getting injured? Why does Ben Chilwell keep picking up injuries? And, you know, Nazar Kinsella adding in his article that he's certain to miss the next two matches against Fulham and Burnley. Obviously, maybe he might come back after, he will come back after the international break. But this also gives, you know, an opportunity to Cucurella or Martin to play on Monday, and obviously against Burnley as well. And of course, we're now with 9 players out injured, with Gusto and Jackson suspended for the trip to Fulham on Monday. Obviously, it also means for Chilwell that he's unlikely to make the latest England squad either, which will be announced next week. So yeah, look, obviously he's going to be missing a few things there as well. But look, Chilwell is what it is. Look, I can understand why the club would have slightly more broader concerns over the amount of hamstring injuries he's picking up. I think they're going to have the same broad concerns in regards to Reece James as well. But 4 weeks out for Chilwell is not ideal. Obviously, we've seen Levi Colwill play most of the season at left back. But look, this now presents an opportunity for Ian Martin. It presents an opportunity for Cucurella, who played very, very well in midweek. So look, let's kind of see how Chelsea set up, what he decides to go with. Will Thiago Silva find his way back into the side? Will he continue with Disasi and Levi Colwill in the middle and play Cucurella or Martin at left back? Or will Silva come back into partner Disasi and we go back to Levi Colwill at left back? Those are the decisions that Mauricio Pochettino has to make. But, you know, given how well Levi Colwill did at centre-half against Brighton on Wednesday, and given he is an actual centre half, it would not make sense for me to revert him back to left back again. But who knows what's going to happen? But, you know, on a personal note for Ben Chilwell, it's far from ideal. You know, just as he was starting to get some momentum together, you know, he started at left back. He started at left wing back. Sorry, on Wednesday night. You know, he's an important member of the squad. I know people like to hate on him and don't think he's all that and criticise his abilities as a football player. I'm personally not on board with that at all. It seems that fans like to have, or certain individuals like to have, a scapegoat to blame everything on, and Ben Chilwell seems to be that guy for certain people. But look, he looks like he's going to be out for 4 weeks on the sidelines, which of course is a disappointment. I suppose the only blessing is that he's probably only going to miss 2 games or 3 games at most, because there is an international break. So he'll miss Fulham, Burnley. I imagine he'll miss the Arsenal game as well, which you'd like to think he'd be back in contention to play Brentford, you would think, at the end of next month, in about a month's time or so. So you'd think he'd be roughly back in contention for that point in time. I'll tell you what, it's a good job we have got sort of strength in depth and, you know, in our squad, because the amount of injuries picking up, particularly in those fullback areas, you know, it's a bit of a sense of deja vu. We got the captain and the vice captain out, and Reece James and Ben Chilwell both out injured again. You know, I'd love to know what the stats are. Maybe someone in the comments can let me know. What are the stats of how many games Reece James and Ben Chilwell have actually started together? Because it doesn't. I swear it doesn't seem to be that many. It always seems to be getting injured. Which, yeah, is not the ideal outcome. But You know, in more positive news, Chelsea have shared an injury update, and great news that Carney Chukwuemeka has returned to full team training, which is a positive that we needed on this Friday afternoon. Chukwuemeka has returned to full team training. Badiashile still in partial team training. We know about Chilwell. I don't know what's happened to Bettinelli. Not that that matters. Chalobah still undergoing his rehab, as is James. I mean, obviously know about Nkunku, Lavia, and Wesley Fofana. So it's great that Carney's back full team training with the group. Could he be involved with the squad on Monday? Maybe, but I think for certain he'll be involved again with the squad for the game against Burnley next weekend. So look, good news that Carney's coming back into the mix. Look, players are slowly coming back, but you know, look at the injury list there, and it's still what? It's 3, 4, 5, it's 7 first team players. You could even argue it's 7 starters potentially. It's certainly 6 starters that are missing from the lineup. So yeah, it's not been ideal at all. But look, Chukwuemeka may be back for Fulham, but certainly back for Burnley. One would imagine, guys. But yeah, look, those are just my thoughts on quick reaction to the breaking news that Ben Chilwell is going to be sidelined for a month with a hamstring problem. His third one since the start of last season, but people, as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments below on the Chilwell injury situation. Who do you think should get the opportunity? Should it be Ian Martson? Should it be Mark Carrera after his good display in midweek? Or are you thinking of a different option? Do you think Levi Colwill, we stick with Disasi and Thiago Silva at centre-back? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'll be very intrigued to hear those. But as always, people, make sure you smash a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're about 12 subscribers away now from 6.5K. So make sure let's get those chalks off nicely. Run the likes up, guys. And I'll catch you again in another video soon. Take care. Up the Chelsea and peace out, people.